you're steadily gaining more operational capability as a scientist, as a magi, a seer, and a potential master, mastering your destiny through careful, detailed analysis and reflection on things that have happened, and by circumspectly, attentively watching and paying attention to what goes on in your environment, and then identifying certain key things that were important that happened, or setting a certain objective or something good that has to happen, and being able to make that happen and understand why things happen and so on and so forth, because of the information that we have from the description of the cycles of life that we are in. For example, if anything significant happens in business or personal life whatsoever, there's a particular time when this happened, and there's a reason why. And the explanation will be that, okay, for example, once I was working at a bar in a restaurant, and everything was relatively quiet, a couple of drinks going out, and, every now and then all of a sudden, I was opening a bottle, and I opened the bottle, I left the lid on the bottle, I set it on the tray, the person came to open the cap, to take the cap off this bottle, to serve this thing at the table. And as he took the lid off of it, it just completely exploded tomato juice all over him and his shirt and the bar and everything. And then right after that happened, I had a bottle of wine that was nearly open, that was nearly full, that had been put in a drawer. And I take this bottle of wine out and I move it, and somehow it falls over and wine just gets spread all over the floor. Like, in other words, a huge mess with liquid drinks all of a sudden. And I thought to myself, what the heck? Why did this happen? Well, my theory was that what actually happened was that at that moment, there would have been the moment of a high tide with like a maximum potential of liquid mass being gained, like